Hi guys, this is Cobra Tom.
And Ben and Lily.
And we are going to do a video today. We are doing Cobra. The Cobra figure we're doing is the S.A.W. This is the 2016 S.A.W. This came out around the same time as the 50th anniversary line of figures came out. This technically came in a multi-pack with a S.A.W., a bat, and a female Cobra Trooper. This particular figure is the only one of the three that I have. That's why I didn't, do anything else with the other figures, because I don't actually have any of the other figures. Now, I really like this figure. And we got this one quite a few years ago, and it's finally getting a review now. I am going to go over the S.A.W.'s accessories. His first accessory that I will show you is his helmet. Now, I will do a comparison. I actually do have the vintage version, but I'm going to show just this one for right now. And it's a very nice helmet, detailed. Sorry, I kind of bumped the camera a little bit. I didn't mean to. With a nice microphone that's actually attached, and you don't have to put it on and take it off. Otherwise, it'll be an easily lost accessory. A nice gold visor. It's non-station, or it's non-removable, but it's still very nice. I'm not taking it off because it's a pain in the butt to put back on, but he does have this vest that now let me see. Yes, you have to take it off from the side here, and then you have to string them along, and there's a button to push, and it's really quite difficult to get on and off. And see, this is already loose, and so I don't even want to take this off. But this figure, let me show you some of the really cool things. It's got some gas grenades on here. I'm not exactly sure. I think these are supposed to be ammo clips. I think these are ammo clips. And then he's got on his front here, he's got some pouches, a knife, non-removable, which is good and bad, but it's cool to have. Binoculars, some more pouches, some more what I think is actual ammo clips, and another knife on the back, which I do believe is non-removable like the other one. Yeah, which is sad, but once again, kind of probably good, because these things are small and could be very losable, especially when you're a guy like me and had younger kids and we were collecting G.I. Joes back in 2016, which is now almost 10 years ago. And so my daughter would have been about 7 or 8, and when we were collecting and doing stuff with G.I. Joe together, it would have been very easily lost and probably gone forever. He has some really nice shoulder pads, some wrist pads, some nice gloves. Knee pads are very cool. And I just think that this is one of the cooler ones that are set out. He comes with this machine gun with a bipod that I do believe is... Whoops. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. I knew the ammo can was removable because it's got a peg. I could not remember if the bipod, and that's why I didn't pull on it too hard. I couldn't remember if the bipod was removable or not, and I don't think it is. I'm not going to work on. Yeah, I'm not going to do any more than that. In case I break it, that'd just be silly. It has a really nice figure carrying handle right there. Hopefully you can see that, with a really nice bipod that folds up real nicely and fits in his hand really well. The ammo can is slightly plain. However, now this will be really difficult, and I'm hoping the light hits it. But as you can see, bullets are coming out of it. I hope you can see that. I'm hoping that the light is hitting it, and you can see by my finger here that the bullets are coming out. So that is really cool detail. And it slots in with this peg and hole. Here's the peg. I'm sorry, here's the hole, and here's the peg on the gun. Nice wide. I don't think you should have any troubles with this breaking. Got to do it the right way. Although I suppose you could probably put it on the other side. I don't know if it matters. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if it matters. But as you can see, kind of either way, looks like the bullets are going into the gun. So very cool. Nice stock that looks like if this were real, it could collapse. I think that's what that is. On the back here, it could collapse and go like sideways. I do not know. I'm not a gun expert, so I don't know what kind of gun this is or what kind of even ammunition, depending on which way you want this. I'm just trying to put this on here. So far, it doesn't look like it's got a thing for either way, so I think you could put it either way. So I don't know what kind of ammunition this gets, and I don't even know what kind of gun this is. So I'm not an expert on any of this. Now you have this gun, which can be held like this. Let me see. I got to do this right. Yeah. So it's got to be like this. And he overslungs it like that. I think that's what he does, over the shoulder like this. And this is his saw. Like, this is the part of the saw Viper. It's a semi-automatic weapon. And I think that's how he has to hold it. Now, I could be wrong, because this is technically the cocking handle and not the scope. So maybe he underslings it. Could be. I think it's up to your imagination. No, I don't think you can do that. So yeah, it's kind of got to go over the shoulder like this. And then he grips it up high. Oh, oof. I shouldn't have done that, because now I can't get it. There we go. Now I can get it. I couldn't get it back into his hand. See. However, at least luckily, let me explain. This gun, this saw, comes in 3 pieces. Technically, it comes in 4. The back part, this part, which connects to the back part, The cocking handle part, technically, actually I lied, this comes into 5 parts because it comes with this part that it goes into, the handle, the barrel goes into the main pipe, our main part of the gun. This is just a holding piece. And then the bullets, which I like these guns, but the bullets that they gave them just... Oh, there we go. I just had it on wrong. That's on me. That's on me. I was mistaken. I tried to put it on the other side. My fault. So if it gets loaded this way, then so does this probably. Not that it matters, but seeing how the bullets only fit on this side of the gun, and it goes in, it's really nice, shoots really nice. Or fits in really nice, shoots really nice. What am I? But the bullets go in here really nice. So I'm guessing that if it's loaded on this side, then this gun is loaded on this side too. Now, this figure has a hooded mask with really nice articulation, with like I was saying, this has got a nice wrist pad, shoulder pad. You even got nice things for the elbow so that you can pose him. And he's got really, really nice knee pads. Because he's a machine gunist, and because he's going to basically be going like this, he's going to be firing his gun either like this or this one with the bipod. He is going to be firing it from the ground, most likely. He's going to be firing it so that it can be held up with the pod. He has some really nice bendable legs with really nice knee pads, and he has the modern style. Here he is with his helmet. Looks... Actually, this is one of the weird ones that kind of bothers me a tiny bit. He looks like a bank robber. I know what they're going with. I get what they're going with. You know, they all had masks and they all had their things on, and they're all supposed to be like evil terrorist organization covering themselves. And while I like the look of this, and like I know you're gonna almost always have the helmet on, I just think he just looks like a bank robber if he's just got this on. Or a guy just going snowmobiling. Hunter going out snowmobiling. He's got that extra joint in the leg, so he can have a swivel, but no rocker. But that's okay, because if you want him to be bending over like I was showing you, probably want him like on his knees, bent down, probably behind. You gotta kind of like pretend that he's behind some cover, and that his main heavy machine gunnery is going to be like this, and he is going to be firing more, I think, more like this than standing up and shooting. So you're going to probably want him more like in a natural pose, like where he's bent over and he's shooting his gun from the bottom like this. So it makes it look like he's got some really nice knee pads. He's well equipped for what he's doing. His specialty is a big, heavy machine gun. I'm not saying you can't. I have a hard time making this look good. And I'm not saying you can't, and I'm not saying I'm doing this even right. But my gun is especially particularly funny. It comes apart really too easily. There might be some stiffer, better examples out there of this gun. I'm not saying that there isn't. But mine just, I can't seem to quite figure out how he's supposed to hold this part and the gun not to completely come apart on me. And I'm not even sure how he's supposed to be holding the accessory part that is definitely a handheld part. I don't know if he's supposed to be holding the bottom of it, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't quite got this all, but yeah. Well, anyway. Got this nice one here. I'm going to try and put this bullet belt that I got from let me see if I can put it the other way. This bullet belt that I got from no, it doesn't fit in. That's all right. I got this bullet belt, from a Chap May toy. I thought it just was cool, and I thought that the silver gray, this kind of silvery duller gray, would fit the box and fit the gray kind of silvery gray on his knife and his binoculars and on his sheath here and stuff. I thought the gray would actually kind of go a little better than the gold and silver, but that didn't fit in, so that's actually kind of too bad. But that I mean, oh well, right? I'm gonna give this one more try, but I really do think that this is like almost, maybe not twice. Well, actually, they do look like they're about the same size, actually. So, I don't know. I would kind of like this to fit in there. Also, might be a problem of thickness more than length. I think that these are a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger, and that's why they're not really going in. Yeah, I can't get this, but that's okay. I just thought it might look a little nicer with the gray and the bits on the Trooper and on the other gun. I'm not nuts about the gun that always falls apart. I'll give him this one. This is a cool gun. I like this one. And he can kind of hold it better too. Kind of make it look like he's actually holding his weapon instead of whatever that is. Let's see if I'm competent enough to make him look like he is actually holding his weapon. Probably not. It's not the toy, it's not the thing, it's me with big fat fingers and not being able to really know how to do this stuff. Now, I do like these things. I do like it says Saw Viper on there. I do like the big Cobra head. That's cool. The ribs. That's really cool. I overall really like this figure. This is a really great figure. I wish the big gun was a little bit different. I wish that the gun did not fall apart on me every 2 seconds. That drives me a little maddening. I don't normally ever actually... I play with this figure, but I don't actually ever play with this figure with the big gun. Because it falls apart, drives me crazy. This here, maybe if I can make his hand turn, I can make it look like he's holding it a little better. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't want to disparage this toy at all, because it is a really cool gun. It is a really cool toy. Mine's just a little old, and it's been played with for a long time. Maybe I'm just not quite understanding how to put this all together. It always seems to be falling apart on me, so I can't even keep it together long enough. I can't get the bullets that I want to fit in there, although, to be fair, this is from a different toy, so I can't fault it for that. Please like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications so you don't miss any videos and any of our awesome reviews. Well, thank you for watching, and we will see you
next time.
Bye.